have TCM been able to get enough practice against some of the best teams to kind of justify that 2-month period, like,
and that's like,
play it?
you know, when you think about it, you're like, oh, a month or two, that's not that long. But
it's
when
a
we talk
lot
about
of time.
it's so much time. The game's
It's
been out, what,
ridiculous amount of
November?
time.
We're looking at, what, 5-6 months right now, something
Yep.
like that, and they didn't play for a third of that, basically, uplink at all. That's huge. But then again, players this skill level can catch up really quickly. So we will see how this one plays out, as the initial battle is going to be between Biolab and Purple as everyone fights for drone control.
Just having a quick flick through of everyone on TCM. We've seen some hardwired come out from Gunshi. That's really about it in terms of...
That's to deal with the 52 stuns that fly at the
things,
drone spawn.
We'll see who is going to come out on top here. I think Biolab, of course, a game of two halves, so to speak. You know, you kind of have the option if you're pushing towards Snowside, play the drone for some yards. You see you can make a 2-point play. Of course, if you're doing the opposite way, 1-point throws for days from top green plat.
All right, and Study here with this bow, kind of watching into Purple, just trying to get some semblance of control over this drone. That's 4 down right now. This should be a push. And look at the control. Look at all the blue arrows just in the base of TCM. They're flooding in right now. It's going to be Apathy. Should be able to get a dunk here. Does he go for the throw? Does he go for the dunk? It's Dunk City. Great stuff there from Apathy. 2-0 lead right now for FaZe Black.
And this is where you need to see TCM retake control of their base. They need to kill Apathy, and Apathy is somehow still alive, causing all sorts of issues in the enemy base. That's 2. He's seen the 3rd. How is he still alive? Finally,
I switched off at him because I was like, oh, there's 3 players swarming him. He's dead. Somehow he stays alive for 10 seconds. But I want to hop over to Proofy. The man is on a 4 streak. He's 6-1 right now. A toss goes in. It's just going to fall a little bit short, and I think it is going to be reset.
And FaZe all over TCM at the very start of this uplink. Biolab moves going to drop, and TCM just not able to control the satellite drone respawn area, and that's really the key in uplink. You need to have some control over that.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, if you don't have the drone in your hands, it's going to make it very, very difficult here. As Apathy, you'll see he will be the carrier again. He does have the dunk that is the original lead here for FaZe Black. You see him pushing through elbow. He's got a bit of cover. There's a player pushing him now, going to get that melee in. That was your man, King Jared. He now has it. He went for the reset. So we're going to be playing again for control in just a second here. Who is that still sitting outside of elbow? That's going to be Proofy trying to wreak some havoc here in and around the spawn.
Apathy has drone in hand though. Looks like they're going to pass that one over to Study. And Study making his way along Snow.
Should have this.
Easy does it. 2-point play. FaZe 4-0 into lead. Turns it around. Picks up the kill on Gunshi as well. However, they have 0 control over the satellite respawn area. So Study's going to have to hit ice here to try and wrap back and get some control of this base.
All right, it's going to be Jared. Again, will be your carrier, as he's going to flood over
Judd needs to go for 1. Knee slide, double jump throw.
He went for it, intercepted, and that was Proofy. 10-3, also with the pick. Incredible stuff. He's got coverage flying here up top. He's going to drop low. The juke's coming in. Can he get the dash through? He will get shut down, but there's more players there to try and punch it through. It's going to be Study.
Such a nice play from Proof. The interception, then played for some yards. Tried to go for the dash play, but knew he had teammates in support, so he could definitely afford to do that.
Yeah, no need to go for 1 when you're just running a train through their base.
And I feel like you're kind of seeing now, you know, that talk about TCM who haven't really played too much uplink. Well, they have definitely played a lot of uplink, but you know, that first 2-month period, does it cost them against a team like FaZe Black who've been playing it all year long?
Shane
making
somehow
the right decisions at all times.
Get 1 and not intercepted that time. They're finally on the board. Moose is going to be the only one alive, and he's in a good position here as he's got some coverage, at least over the drone spawn. You see players going to be flooding in. There's 1. Can he get a second? You see Proofy and Apathy just on the other side of this wall as they should be pushing him just a second. Lines up yet another one. Great defense here around this drone spawn. Let's see if we can get some more pressure from TCM.
As it stands, mate, this would be a miraculous comeback. If we go into the half at 6-1, not really favoring TCM at all, and that one is Shane tried to play the drone for a little bit of yards, see if his teammates could pick up some kills. Judd has it. Looks like he's going to go for the 2-point play. Dashes, connects. Now that's good for TCM. Minute left here in the first side. 6-3. Definitely manageable. Still a 2-possession game, though. That's the key for FaZe. If they can keep it that way and keep putting pressure on with that satellite drone, they should be good to take this 3-1.
I can't believe they got that one through. I mean, it was a little bit sloppy, but they finally punched it through. They brought it within 3 here. 40 seconds left on this side. We're watching Proofy, who's been getting all the sliding done. He's 15-6, for God's sake, putting up big numbers. He does have the drone, needs some pressure up front. That's going to be Study is trying to lead the way, just struggling to win that gunfight. And Jerd just completely dismantled the entire side. of Faze Black. That was incredible.
Yep, nice plays from him. 20 seconds left in round 1 of 2. Looking at Moose from TCM to try and win a couple of gunfights. Proof he's going to fall. There's still time for Shane, maybe to go for a 1-point play, but his teammates can slay out. Back player hitting ice. If they can slay him out, they could go for 2. Maybe the pass. Is that going to be an option? Shane should be able to get 2. 5 seconds left. Gonna dunk it in, and that's going to be 6-5 game.
From 6-1 to 6-5. I mean, you went from having 1 point on the board to only be trailing by 1 in a matter of, what, 90 seconds or so with those final 2 caps? All I can say about TCM is resilience, man. I thought they were kind of down and out in the CTF just after the 1-1 tie going into the second half with the switch. I thought they were, God, down and out of this one early on. They keep bringing it back.
Yep, so very close game, just a 1-point difference. There you see the boys at Faze Black concentrated as ever going into round number 2. Kick things off on board with Gunshi from TCM. This battle to kick things off is going to be so important. An 8-12 opening in round 1. Going to need to step things up massively and control this whole satellite drone area with his bow. It's crucial he starts to slay.
All right, and we'll see. Like you said, 8-12 right now. Shane also, but at least he has.
This is a good start for TCM.
Yep, the pressure's coming.
That's
Got moves.
3 down.
He's got a legion of players in front of him, but there's one flanking. Who is that flanker? He was able to get 1 kill, and that's all 4 down. Great defense there.
And they can wrap this green.
Yep.
This is a good play from Apathy. Apathy should be able to just cruise this one in unless some stuns, maybe some EMPs come in. Stunny shoots the explosive barrels, picks up 1. 2-point play comes in from Apathy. Did well to stay on the map. Instantly falls though. 8-5 the score in favor of Faze, and you kind of saw just maybe a little bit lack of communication come in from TCM. When they were pushing down towards Snow, player managing to creep in from behind, completely shut down that push.
All right, Sensor is going to be your drone carrier now. He's going to wisely back away as he needs a bit of help. You saw Apathy able to pick up 1 kill. He's got Study there in front as well. Trying to get up top. He tried to throw it in. Did he get the pass off? Who to go to? Did he get the cap in? They did. 10-5 lead. Sorry about that. I was trying to switch to that guy that was going to be dunking it through, but you did see the excellent pass coming in there.
Oh, Proofy is just all over TCM at this point. It's 24-12 performance from him. Making some snazzy plays with the satellite drone in hand. And you know, at this point, maybe with 3.5 minutes left, you have a 5-point lead. Just go for 1 point. That's all you really need to do. You know, you don't need to go for the extravagant 2-point plays. Just keep applying the pressure.
They don't care at all.
No, they're just going to go for it. But, you know, it works out this time.
Well, I know what you mean. They need to avoid 3- and 4-down scenarios, right? Just giving up control. But as it stands right now, TCM has no idea what to do against them on this side. They're just completely rolling.
You're going to need a defib to bring TCM back into life in this one. Sensor with the drone, dunks in another 2-point play, 14-5. They have so much momentum. If he turns and picks up that kill, it's ridiculous. TCM have had 0 control this entire second side.
It's, what, 8 unanswered right now? It was 6-5 at half?
Yep.
14-5 now. They're just blowing them off the map right now. There's nothing they can do to keep up. They don't know how to deal with this as soon as they get control. 2 down right now. Gunshi and Moose going to be the only ones left. He does have drone control, but look, there's 2 players lying in wait. That's going to be Study and Proofy just waiting for them to try and push as they're stuck in purple.
2.5 minutes left. Gunshi still has the drone, however, player chasing him from Faze Black needs some teammates to... This is pretty much deja vu from the last time we saw TCM push Snow. Player manages to sneak behind him and slays them completely out. Pass goes in. Now, can we see the 2-point play from Jerd? Yes, we can. 7-point difference. 2 minutes 15.
The difference,
surely not Maven.
Yeah, but the difference is, I mean, they're getting 3-4 down to score. Like, it's taking every inch of their beings to get any points through. Whereas when we're seeing the Faze Black crew, they still got 2 or 3 alive. They're getting through points and they're rallying. Continued aggression. We haven't been able to see TCM do that at all.
Satellite drone now currently in the hands of Sensor. Just under 2 minutes left. Sensor needs to be careful. Player behind him. And you don't want to stay too near the acid tanks, that's for sure, as they actually do get exploded. Sensor somehow still alive. Jerd picks up a kill with a stun grenade there. Drone still in the hands of Faze, though. They've done well to keep this one alive.
Yeah, they had to pick up a couple big kills, and they would have been able to fire another one through. The toss comes in, comes up a little short, I believe. Still 14.
They still have control. They can wrap this green.
Let's see. We've seen so much where they just decide to reset. Let's see if we'll actually see a wrap this time.
In this situation, with less than 1.5 minutes, you cannot go for the reset. You need to go for 2.
There it is.
Shane gets it now.
They have no one in a position to get the drone, though.
That's the key. They needed someone to try and play for that new spawn of the satellite drone, and all Faze need to do at this point is just play it.
Yep, it's just slay from here. I mean, they can play it they can just camp the spawn. They don't really need to do much of anything as we're under a minute to play here and they have a 5-point lead. But let's see if TCM can pull a miracle. He's trying to toss it forward and it went off the map. Did he think there was someone coming out of Eskies that he was tossing it to there?
Absolutely no idea what that was.
Moose misplaced the goal. He's able to get it two-piece. His eye's apparently still working, but was not prepared.
That should have been a 14-11 game right there, mate.
That should have been a dunk or at least a one-pointer. I mean,
that was a 2-point play, 100%.
Yeah, I don't know. It's almost like he thought he had someone to pass to. Maybe he was partially stunned. You know, stuns show different for us on broadcaster mode. He might have thought he was throwing it directly at the goal. It turns out he was not throwing it directly at the goal.
Proofy just destroyed TCM single-handedly, looking for more kills. Proof, a phenomenal performance from him this game. 36 and 19. It's pretty rare you see a player get close to 40 kills in a game, but Proofy is going to do it
especially
here in Uplink Biolab. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In Uplink,
CTF, really, hard point, it's normal,
right,
but not
Uplink you see it, but Uplink and CTF, it's very rare. And Faze Black pick up the win over TCM.
What a great, great series. You know, I predicted the 3-0. TCM, the battle's back. They got that game 3 CTF. I thought they had a chance here to close this one as they brought it back, 6-5 there through